Hey everyone, Pupsker here, and today in Warframe, I wanted to talk about Warframe China. And honestly, I just wanted to look at some comments on a video a couple days ago, because are Warframe players like really racist to China, or like Chinese Warframe players? Are like NA global Warframe players racist to Chinese Warframe players, essentially? Because saw some of those comments on the Warframe trading Chinese market video, and people are going a little ham. It's not great when I go to we'll just take a look at the comments. Most of them are fine, okay? Most of them are normal, fine, understandable comments. But some of them are people going crazy. So, right? One of the first comments when I was like taking a look at the Warframe China new market system is just showing me like China angry face. So it's like, okay, probably not a good way to start off. If you don't know, Digital Extremes, the creators of Warframe, are owned by Tencent, which is a company that mainly hails in China, but they own and have part in so many games and so many companies. This video, the TLDR, is Warframe China is releasing a website, pretty much Warframe.market. But it doesn't look like it's going to be an actual auction house. It looks like it's just going to straight up be Warframe.market. I think it'd be great and cool if Warframe actually made a Warframe auction house and brought this website technically over to like global and did a proper auction house. But I don't think that's going to happen. Either way, that's what a lot of the comments are about. And a lot of people just, see, there we go. Another one. So it's a little sus. So without a doubt, there's a good chunk of Warframe players that are probably pretty racist towards Warframe China. If you've ever gone in the region chat, you can probably understand exactly like how weird and crazy people can be. I'll enable Twitch chat, I'll enable Twitch chat. It's just people are a little sus. Years later, after the community already does this on their own. Yeah, that's shenanigans. Okay, no need. Turn on. Kind of reminds me of backpack.tf. Yeah, maybe fully implemented so you don't have to have a browser. I too wish Warframe would create a full auction house like World of Warcraft or any other game has. I don't think it's going to happen. That page is a direct copy of Warframe.market. Yes, it is. It's pretty much like a Warframe.market one-for-one copy. Not like one-for-one, but pretty similar. Hope they don't disturb the current Warframe.market and instead just make an extension for the game. Exactly. My idea would be like, if they eventually did release an auction house, or Warframe released another website auction house where people could directly sell stuff, as long as they kept Warframe.market, and as long as the new Digital Extremes website directly linked to your account, so you could do offline trading and just like trade on an auction house, that'd be fine. But if they created a website which was literally just Warframe.market and then shut down Warframe.market, they would suck. They would suck. And it is what it is. I cry every time. Either way, it looks like at least most of the comments here were pretty normal. Let's go look at the YouTube video comments. Most of them pretty normal. People are just like, okay, I can trade, ninja. This one's really sus from this person, actually. This one's very sus. This is a red flag. I knew the Chinese game dev will start adding microtransactions. Now they want to limit the free market. Is this like a weird dog whistle for some sort of political dog whistle? Because it 100% seems so. It doesn't change anything if they add an auction house or a trading website. You can still just trade. So it's like none of this makes any sense. So it just seems like some sort of like dog whistle, or like this seems really racist because none of this is happening. This person's just creating things in his own head. It's not a red flag. Warframe.market's existed, so it makes sense why Warframe China would want a Warframe.market like trading site. They don't have a trading site. But no, instead, I knew the Chinese game dev will start adding microtransactions. Now they want to limit free market. You can still trade normally if a Warframe trading website exists. I don't know. This just seems like either insanely ignorant, insanely racist, or just like blind as can be, because none of this makes any actual sense if you think about it. So, yeah. I just said, touch grass, calm down, because, like, what is wrong with y'all? You're making shit up out of your head. What is wrong with you? None of this makes any sense. Imagine if in global Warframe, right? Warframe.market as a website got created, and then people were like, nope, global Warframe's deleting the game. It's like, China's just adding a website so people can trade. They're making trading easier. So, it's crazy. Absolutely crazy person right here. I just have no idea what's going on there. And it was very confusing, to say the least, right? Very, very confusing. Let me catch this up for you. There you go. Odd times 100%, right? Like, none of that made any sense. People are straight up making a fairy tale fantasy of how the game's gonna get created based on what they think's gonna happen. Like, what do you mean? Clearly you don't know what a free market system means. Right now it's just a trading bartering system. It has nothing to do with a free market. It's like, so Warframe adding places to people, there's a chance they could be trolling you. You underestimate the limit of stupidity on the internet, my dude. You can say it's trolling, but I was just pretending to be an idiot argument doesn't actually work. It just means you're an idiot, right? But hey, PoE China has this auto loot pet, so they will go pay to win route as usual. Okay, that has literally zero relevance to Warframe. Path of Exile has a pet that auto picks up loot, therefore, Warframe will go pay to win. I just said, you know, it's cute that they have pets and auto loot, but irrelevant. Warframe's already pay to win in that regard, because you can already, like, buy all the weapons and stuff. But this person's like, different type of pay to win. So now this person wants to argue the, like, how bad the pay to win is. Warframe's pay to win system's not leading on the win that much, since most stuff are accessible for all players to begin with. Okay, but Tencent's pay to win is more about giving any player with money some real community in their gaming life, so I can't really blame them for greenlighting paid QL. Again, that's not relevant. I don't give a shit about Path of Exile, and I don't care about what they do in other games. It's relevant to Warframe. We're talking about Warframe, not other games. Either way. Also, it is relevant enough because Tencent owns Warframe, the same Tencent that owns Path of Exile. Okay, so no, it's not relevant. Just because Tencent owns Warframe and other games doesn't mean the monetization in other games is going to Warframe. That's not at all how that works. We're talking about a trading auction house in this video, not picking up some random imaginary pay-to-win system of auto pets that's in another game, right? Stop creating these fake demons in your mind and these like fake scapegoats that don't exist, and get mad at it when it actually comes to Warframe, right? It's like people are just creating fantasies in their head about what bad things will happen to Warframe for some reason. And then he essentially just said, like, Warframe's pay-to-win system isn't that bad. So then I said, you know, my pay-to-win system is better than the one I made up, because they're making up a PoE payment system, pay-to-win system, sorry, and converting that to Warframe for some reason. I don't think it's a good take. I think you should just wait until something actually happens to Warframe instead of yelling about the pay-to-win system in a game that has zero relevance to Warframe other than Tencent owning it, but Tencent owns fucking half of everything. And then they replied, not sure why you came up with that conclusion, but what have you? I guess I'll take my leave here. Yeah, so I don't understand what their point was. They think that every game will become pay-to-win like every other game because Warframe Tencent, so I cry. Seems a little racist for sure, but I don't think that was their actual intention, right? It's just people are putting everything in together as the exact same thing, and an ARPG system on how they have all their stuff is not the same as a looter shooter Warframe. Either way, we still have to wait and see. I'm gonna just stick to Warframe Market and trade chat. Yeah, fair enough. I assume a lot of people would. Nah, this isn't good. Totally red flag. Open for microtransactions. Yeah, Warframe trading is microtransactions. That's the entire point. I don't think people understand trading. Either way, yeah. Everything in trading and buying in the market is a microtransaction. Trading is microtransactions between other players. But a website, in theory, just makes it seem like easier. Either way. Wait, why is Warframe Market bad? Oh, so it isn't. Almost have 4 kind up. The only people who don't like it are content creators. I 100% know why too. Just way too lengthy to explain. I feel like this person's a conspiracy theorist too. I 100% know why too. I don't like using Warframe.market because I fucking hate talking to people and I fucking hate getting messages, and people barter all the time and that shit pisses me off. Also, I guess since my name is Pupsker, people would probably assume I'm the like content creator, of course, because I am, and then like want to get weirder prices. So I just don't like talking to people. I don't know. He probably has some weird conspiracy theory as to why like content creators don't like it. The idea I said is the website itself isn't bad usually. It's just the people suck, right? Usually people on Warframe.market that suck try to barter things way lower. They don't answer, they block you, and they like swear at you and then block you, right? Like that's what I was referring to in that regard, right? It's always the people on the website that kind of suck, but Warframe.market itself is fine. I just want Warframe to have a built-in, actually usable auction house system, not have to rely on third-party fucking everything while they like twiddle their thumbs and have the worst like usability trading system in-game, right? I just want Warframe to have trading, but better. And then, yeah, people just continue talking about Warframe.market, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, that's the generals I mean. Like, people can just be annoying and haggle too much and just be a pain in the ass on Warframe.market. But that's just how it is. That's just how it is. Hey, y'all. Yeah, Warframe's on market is where it's at, not this knockoff. There is no Warframe.market in China, though, so it makes sense why they're doing it. Me and, like, a lot of other people probably didn't realize that a lot of, like, trading in Warframe China wouldn't have, like, isn't through Warframe.market, because that's not a thing there, so. Could be how they're implementing cross-trading. Yeah, it'd be cool, but, yeah. If a site takes a cut of my platinum, I will never use it. That is a terrible idea. Snave learns about taxes. Yeah, most trading websites take a cut of platinum or take a cut of credits, right? Most like auction house type systems would take a cut of your stuff. It's a lot easier. I would always use an auction house because I don't give a shit about like losing 5% or like 1%, whatever platinum. As long as I can just sell something, put it on the market, not have to deal with talking with people. That's usually how every auction house goes. That being said, you don't have to use it if you don't want to. So, like, it's fine then. It would only be an issue if Warframe actually implements a system where they force platinum cuts on regular trading and website trading, and they, like, maybe delete regular trading in favor of the auction house trading where they only take a cut. But as long as they keep all the like trading styles open and they eventually open an auction house and takes a cut, like that would be fine. Like 100%. You can be fine interacting with people. No issues with that. A lot of people don't want to, and a lot of people don't want to deal with people being annoying, swearing, haggling, and just like blocking and ignoring. It all depends. That's why it's always nice to have like the wider breadth of systems instead of like only having one, because the current Warframe trading system is pretty dog, it's pretty low tier, and it's basic AF. And it would be way better if they had, you know, inbuilt auction house. Everything that Warframe relies on is third party. Warframe.market is the best system type thing we have, but it would still be better if we had a direct auction house for people. So yeah, that's cool. That's cool. They tax it. I hope none of the Chinese stuff is relevant to regular version of Warframe. It already is. Why do you think Sun Wukong and Nija came to the game? Warframe's always been Warframe's always been kind of a little bit at least influenced by China, whether that's good or bad. They've always been influenced by other areas of the world as well, other like races, religions, and everything. So that's what I was referring to here. I don't know what he was referring to, but Warframe's already had a lot of Chinese Warframe stuff into the game. This person probably doesn't pay attention or is like incredibly ignorant to Sun Wukong, Nija. There's a lot more, my dude. There's a lot more. But those are just the ones off the top of your head. Yep. Excalibur was OG from China. Yeah. So just commenters just yelling at stuff, not realizing that they're just being little goobers. Little goober. But who knows? Since we're all talking about more vague stuff, it's, you never know for sure. Just let me trade my girlfriend. Oh, this person just wants to trade cross-platform. Yeah, always curious what people think. What in God's name? Holy shit. What the... What? I'm terrified. You can read that if you want to. Oh my god! There's so much! Dude, this is like 20 paragraphs! What is this? Ah! That's... Oh my god! What? I'm not reading that? I can't go there. Oh my god. That's more comprehensive than like any paper I've written. I swear to God. How many words is this? And they just keep going. That's insane. Dude. What? Okay, sorry. Okay, that's scared. I'm terrified. I thought there was only one paragraph. I didn't know there was like 4. Someone is writing a college essay, and honestly, that is impressively terrifying. Oh my. So, we continue on. Korean MMO PTSD is hitting me back. I feel like that's what's happening. Everyone's getting PTSD, but rest in misery, AOD scammers. They will not be missed. Why would you limit to 5 trades a day? I already explained it. It's because you don't want to overload the market with stuff and then everything becomes 0 platinum. So they ignored that. Total L take, unsubbing. Okay. Apparently people don't like the idea of having a Warframe auction house, but I'm always open for more options. Yeah, so please unsub. People are too stupid or too weird to understand certain things, and I don't want them here. Would like to know if the Warframe company is Chinese and linked to CCP. Well, it's Tencent. Apparently people just don't understand. Like, Warframe is now owned by Tencent. Tencent is a company based in China. So I believe the way China works is, yes, the CCP can occupy anything in China, as they have pretty much as much control as they want to give themselves. So... yeah, we don't know how much stuff goes over there. We don't know. I don't like this tax idea. However, if they let you buy the past trade limit, I'm okay with it. Taxing on trades is just pretty normal, so you don't overflood the market. Because right now, there's way too many people with like hundreds of thousands of platinum just chilling. But they could definitely not have a tax and just keep the credit tax like the current system's going, and that would probably work. But who knows? I was just, you know, saying things as an example and how actual in-game markets do it. But yeah, people are scared of the idea of taxes, which is fair. I find more people who like a resort to more convenient method like a frame, which doesn't tax you at all. That wouldn't be a more convenient method. That would be the opposite. That's the whole point. So the frame is less convenient because a new Warframe trading market would just be an auction house, is the idea. So I think they kind of misunderstood what convenient means, and didn't realize that convenient they meant to say cheap, because like a frame is the cheap method. It wouldn't be the convenient method if you can just put something up on an auction house. So while their heart was in the right place, it seems like we were a little confused in what they were saying, but understandable. Why would you ever want to use a site that takes some of your platinum when Warframe Market is already working flawlessly? That shit adds up quicker than you think. Again, this person doesn't seem to understand what an auction house is. It's just you put it up online, and then you walk away. Yeah, people cry for auction house, don't realize that this could warp the economy in a crazy sense. This person also is stupid. It seems like didn't even listen to the video. You're a fucking weirdo. Listen to the video where we talk about how in order to combat that, usually companies have a tax or they would limit it to 5 a day. I feel like people like commenting, but they don't actually listen to the video half the time. And the comments just make me think they're stupid because they aren't paying any fucking attention and then just kind of yell at everything. Taxes are always annoying for sure. That's why like more likely Warframe could limit it to like 5 things a day or that, but more likely auction houses won't ever come to Warframe. But again, this was a video talking about Warframe China's trading platform and how if they brought an auction house, it would be mwah. Yeah. Swear American made evil capitalist system, but China perfect. It'll go say they're master chef. That was the person who typed like 30 paragraphs. I'm like, is this like a meme? I don't know, man. I don't know. Yeah, oh my gosh, wet dream, offline, online transactions, just click, buy, sell, skip, load, people times, etc., etc. Yeah, that's the idea that I wish it would just be like an actual auction house, like WoW or any other game. Put things online, put it into the auction house. If people buy it, you get platinum. It gets taken from your account. Or like, in order to put things on the auction house, it goes into the auction house inventory. Once it sells, you get the item back, or sorry, the platinum back through the auction house mail. You know, pretty simple. World of Warcraft has had an auction house in the entirety existence of the fucking game. That's the idea. It's just a World of Warcraft type auction house, okay? That would be my ideal limit. Limit trades and play tax. This decision is bad. D is going to get grilled by fans if they proceed with this. Do people not realize that this is an example of how to, like, curve inflation in game? Like, these are examples. Oh well, I guess people don't really understand too much, but that's fine. Like, it's just an example. It doesn't mean it's gonna happen, right? It's to curve inflation. Doesn't mean they need to curve inflation, but you never know. You never know. Good job. D might advance their trading system beyond 2006. Well, I don't think they will, but who knows? Personally, I mean, trading becomes more automated. I will enjoy it. Yeah, that'd be the dream, but Warframe is always going to be a game that has, like, very basic, simple systems that refuse to get expanded on. Trading in Warframe is really bad and shitty. The Warframe party system's really bad and shitty. The Warframe clan invite setup system's really bad and shitty, right? It's just Warframe's a really old game that they never kept up with the times, and a lot of the systems they have in game are just really old and really shitty, and they always have been. Once in a while, they update one or two things, but all things considered, they have so many outdated bad systems that it's just kind of like, it sucks, but they can't keep up to date with everything. That's probably how MMOs die and things just go out of date, right? And then we'll move on to Soulframe, because Warframe will start dying off, Soulframe will start popping off maybe. Who knows though? Just yelling at clouds. Okay, Rebecca doesn't say anything. Global Warframe could just be the same. Having trading similar to WoW would kill trading in Warframe. Well, yeah, it would kill the current idea of trading for sure, because it fucking sucks dick. Yeah, D should just add a Lekka frame to the game. They made life unaware 10 so much easier. I mean, yeah, that a Lekka frame, Warframe.market, yeah, it's all the same stuff. In China, lol, yet they canceled service in Russia. I can't take these guys seriously at all. Oh, this person's just mad because Warframe was cut off in Russia. Yeah, that's more of a geopolitical issue. Touch grass and don't yell at something like that stupid. But everything's just a little fuckery. Sorry, but politics suck and they're more complicated than just saying lol, but they canceled it somewhere else. That's how life works. Everything's corrupt and sucks a little bit. It will not happen here. Simple reason. Money, yeah. Wow, I didn't realize so many Warframe players had Stockholm Syndrome. Having an official built-in auction house like most MMOs versus having to resort to unofficial third-party sites and actual arranged meetings to sell something. There's just no comparison there. Anyone said otherwise is kidding themselves. I'm honestly shocked it took this long to consider something like this. Yeah, I don't think they're ever going to have like an auction house. Ooh, this one I commented on. RuneScape has one of the best trading systems and hands down, DE should have. Yeah, because RuneScape has a fucking auction house, right? The Grand Exchange in RuneScape is just a literal auction house. It's great. It's awesome. They added it like a while ago and it's awesome, right? God, I love auction houses in games. It makes trading easier. If a game doesn't have like simple, easy, good trading or auction houses, I just don't care enough. And yeah, whatever. It's still easy to make platinum, but it's just stupid. It's where Warframe doing anything but giving us info about Duveri. That is correct. People on community seem so pissed about everything. At this point, they'd rather complain. D gave the 1K plat to everything. It's so sad. More than dead game feels like dead childish community. Yeah, it is what it is. Ooh, and then this person commented, and it's in Chinese, so I wanted to see if they commented anything like pretty big, and they commented a couple things. In my opinion, although Tencent has a big stake in DE, it basically does not affect DE's control of the game. It does not interfere with them. Not a lot, but it does a little bit. You know, we have Wukong, Nija, Excal Umbra, and then in China they have like Excal Umbra Prime. There's a lot of goofy stuff that gets swapped around. But yeah, if the Spring Festival skin released every Chinese New Year counts as interference, yeah. But in the current DE, allocating resources to Soulframe Obviously, the progress of Warframe development is slow. Yeah, agreed. Although I think the Elden Ring is very fun, I don't want Warframe to develop a mode that'll only be played a few times with high probability. Yeah, Warframe's going Elden Ring mode, so it is what it is. And this was the first comment where they said, it is only expected that China will open the trading system this year because there was no trading system before. China has not had a trading system since 2015. The function of that webpage should be the same as that of the international server, so the third-party Warframe.market. It just provides a platform for players to know the transaction information. Tencent also said that it will strengthen the crackdown on cheating. Well, that's good. The thinking of Chinese players is that they welcome the transaction and think that the game is dying so that they open the transaction. Okay, so they're happy it's opening, but they think the game's dying and that's why they're opening that up. Okay. We don't know what form of transaction will be, and we are afraid that the price will collapse. Yeah, that's pretty understandable. So pretty normal auction house scares and open market scares. And that is seemingly most of the comments there. And yeah, what zodiac sign are you? Are you okay there, sir? Seems like for the most part, pretty normal comments. Handful of like racist people, but for the most part, not a lot of people going crazy. But, you know, that's okay. Luckily, most people aren't racist and crazy. Some were, and a couple seemed a little sus, but for the most part, it seems like people in Warframe are afraid of auction houses because they like getting abused by Warframe. And you know what? That's very confusing, and I don't quite understand what the fuck people are thinking anymore, but hey, it is what it is. I just don't know. Either way, thank you all for watching, subbing, liking, and doing a backflip. You can always use Epic Game Store creator code Pupsker. I just wanted to make this video taking a look at what people thought and just to see how crazy some people are. Most people are pretty normal, a little afraid of PTSD of auction houses, or are afraid that if they get a little auction house cut that apparently they won't be able to trade anymore. I don't know, but for the most part, people are scared. People are scared of Warframe China and the changes it makes to general Warframe, it seems. So let me know what you think. Don't be too crazy. Oh shit, everyone's gonna be crazy. Either way, cheers.